Okay, Harrow Prime, the priest frame. So this frame, I haven't played that much, but I know how it works. He is a bit complicated, and you guys know that. Or if you don't, if you're new, then you should know that I really care about synergies and I'm making fun and quirky builds, and I really try to be very op, optimal, and I want you to be able to do all sorts of content with all sorts of frame and funny weapons, and I really care about being efficient and min-maxing. But Harrow is really weird, and I think he's one of the more hard to understand frames, and he's also very kind of annoying to play, especially if you're playing with others, which you should be in this game, because more enemies will spawn and you get more loot and drops into just very weird concept in some aspects. Um, Before we starting, I just want to say that I will have linked all the builds in the description below, so you don't need to watch 15 minutes or whatever to find the 5 seconds in the build. I know some YouTubers, especially in this game, have a tendency to farm views like that, but I don't want to do that. So there you go, there you have it. Let's get into Harrow and his abilities in the build, and you can see why I really actually don't recommend this frame, but the thing is that he's actually also really good, which is why I haven't played him, because he's really annoying. Although it's kind of off-putting to me. Okay, but let's first get into the Archon charge. We have energy max, energy max, energy max. You see, this is 225, right? So he has 150 base energy, which is really low. And I think 3 shards is worth it, and then you don't need 2 slot prime for those, so we have more mod capacity. Then we have 2 for casting speed, because he's really spammy and some of his abilities are rather slowish. Okay, so for the build we have decent duration, decent range, and decent strength. And you see we get more duration when we have shields active, because we actually want about 200 is nice, I think. Then we have Arcane Avenger, so when you take damage you get critical chance, and you get damage when you lose health when squad mates kill. So yeah, this is the build I use, and this is so you can get more shield recharge once it starts, because this will give you shields and then you will start regening shields, you know. But let's go over. We also have this to make headshot kills, increase the critical chance on the Covenant when you shoot some enemy, and the duration extends, which is really nice. But we also put shields, because we can have a lot of shields with this. But let's go over the passive first. You get more overshield space, which is great for this, that gives you shield. And you have max energy at the start, which is also great. Okay, so condemn. So in front of you, you make this wave that chains enemy and holds them in place, which is really good crowd control. You see already 9 seconds, almost. It's 9 seconds with just 155 duration, right? So this is basically survivability. And when you hit the enemies, then you get shields back. Oh wait, sorry, no, yeah. When you hit the enemies with the ability specifically, yep. This is really weird. You remove all your shields basically, and then you get more reload speed and fire rate, and with the damage you do to enemies will be giving you health, which also makes this survivability, you know, because you will die without it. Or 2 seconds. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyways, so then you lose all your shields, so you need to use this, right, to get shields back. So that's really great. You can get your shields. This is really weird. It's basically it takes your energy pool as long as you have it active. It empties your energy, and the longer it's active, the more energy you're gonna get per kill afterwards for the duration. It has good duration. It's really great. Did they actually change this? I think because Harrow he had a big problem, and I think this was it actually. But now it says that and allies also get it, which is kind of hard to see. Again, I didn't play much recently, but yeah. So the problem was that you spend all your energy, right? And then you need kills to get new enemies. And then you have all these insane nukers, nuking frames, kill stealing everything, right? So you'll be sitting there with no kills and no energy, and you can't get new shields. So you can't use this, you know. So you have nothing, and you can't use any abilities and troll, right? Which is really unfortunate. But it seems now that when allies kill. Oh wait, no, I misread that. Yeah, okay, so they didn't fix it. Yeah, they didn't fix it. Yeah, you need to kill enemies so allies gets energy. But the problem is that Harrow is not really a good nuker. I mean, I guess you probably subsume something and try, but yeah, I actually had a build with Tremor Sunder, you see, which makes him a great nuker. But this is only good for very low level missions. But if you're wanting something like 20-40 level missions, then you can do a Tremor Sunder build and just kill everything and get energy back. I can show you how it looks real quick, but this build is really bad for higher level content, so that's why I'm not actually gonna like go into it, and it's not fully modded because it's. I mean, if you want Thermal Sunder low level, you're just gonna go Titania. I'll upload that later, and you can just buy for the mission, clap, and they're all then right. As you see, we use this, use all our energy, and then you can like clap, the fan, and you get energy back. You just walk through the mission like clap, and you can really see that. And you can build. We have one more mod slot, so you can get more range. But right now it's 27 meters, which is 26 meters, which is great. But again, it won't do much against high level targets, which is really sad. Can we even? No. We need like 8 cant. Still armor. You see, like this is not that fun, and you have to do like heat 8 times and then cold, and it's really not fun. So, yep, I don't recommend doing that unless you're playing in really low levels. It can be really great, but yeah. We also have this build if you want Harrow for Islands. He's still somewhat popular there. You should probably get Umbral Intensify, but you also see we're lacking space. Anyways, back to the main build for today. This and Rate are great. So you can find enemies faster and you get more critical. You enchant your critical hits. That's why we want some Vigilant mods. The last ability, Covenant, you gain invulnerability for 9 seconds, right? And then for those 9 seconds, the more damage you take, the more critical chance you're gonna get. And you get more headshot damage while it's active. And then when you kill someone with a headshot, then you get more duration back because of the augment, right? I actually believe there's an augment to fix the Shruggle. No, you don't even. Yeah. This also makes allies invulnerable, which is really great. But yeah, that's the Warframe build. And since you get critical chance from this, I chose to go with the Spore of Rigs because this only has base 1 critical chance, and it actually has a decent critical multiplier. You see, this is flat. It's flat critical chance. Like, it's not multiplicative, it's additive, which solves this, right? So we can do a build like this. We have outside crit build because we had crits from somewhere else, so we can build Wild Sense. This was the normal build, and this is the build for Harrow. And this is the new core I use because the new core also has the same issue. It has 11 times critical damage multiplier right now, but only 7% critical chance. So we use this build outside crit too, so you can have prime target cracker and you don't need innervate. So you can have like encumber, or if you want you can do flare, right? I recommend using weapons that has very low base critical chance and a decent critical damage like this too. Not that one, it's the other arm cannon, isn't it? Anyways, but yeah, and then like that's how you can solve these things and get some value out of the critical damage. I don't remember all these values in my head, but surely there are others. But yeah, these two you get great value. Then I picked the Harmony, even though I mean you can slot whatever you want in these. I mean he's gonna clap with weapons, and actually something like the Envoy or Tonga where you can just nuke rooms, right? Like the Senate Envoy, really good because then you can maybe nuke and your enemies, your allies, your allies won't heal steal you, so you can get energy. But it already has great critical chance, and so the Tonga and the Ogres, and you know, it's just, oh, it's so sad. So you won't benefit much from the the additive. Yeah, I really. That's why I also don't like this. I mean, but I still want to upload a build on him because I know he's kind of popular-ish, and yeah. With the Harmony build, and this one, I did this build. This was a normal one, but now I did one without corp charge because we're using a combat, and you're gonna get some combo, and you can. Then I have Fury, so you can attack, and then you can heavy attack, and you have reflex curl, right? So you don't lose all your combo. I should have a Tenukai here, but I need more forma. So yep, sorry about that. You should probably use Dreamer's Wrath for DPS, or if you want more reliable, then you use this Dreamer's Wrath or Discipline Merit from reliability. But you can use basically any weapon you want. There's probably some great options here. It's kind of sad that they already have great stats, right? This you could probably capitalize on, but it's just such a bad weapon. I do believe, however, it's gonna get like a new version. Like you have the Coup villages and the System of Powers. I think this was one of the new weapons. Spoilers, by the way, but yeah. But yeah, it's really sad. I don't know which really. I haven't really looked into that. Again, I don't really use Harrow much. I just figured this will be kind of fun. And I also figured that if you don't want to have your combat, you can also just use the standard build, and then you can do like a build where you don't have critical chance, but you also just benefit so much on heavy attack builds. I don't know. The focus is more gun build, not really melee build on my Harrow at least. But yeah, you can just use. Basically, what I'm saying is you can use whatever you want, but I really try to find synergies, so I have to use these weapons. I mean, for me personally, I really want at least these guns, right? Then we have the Madawai Focus Skill for some casting speed, and strength, ability strength. I think it's great. You can also go. I think I used to have Razorwind, right? And it has this void snare. The enemies get grouped in like they get grouped in it, and they are. You can get finisher kills, and then you could use the melee crescendo and build combo, which is fun. And then you can like do this build, but don't use Blood Rush basically. That's also why I use this melee. If you don't have energy for your fourth because your team is kill stealing, you don't have energy, then you at least have a backup weapon. That's actually why I picked this. But I just feel so sad picking a weapon because a bad system with the frame rate. I hate this frame. Anyways, then we have the Adasa Cavat, because this Cavat has a great augment called Cat's Eye that gives you 60% chance to get critical chance for you and allies within 25 meters. Every 20 seconds you get it for 10 seconds, so it's active basically half of the time. Actually less because 60%, but you also have taken chance to make it last longer. So it's like, I don't know, 70% of time, 60%, I don't know, maybe 50%. It's okay. You have decent, like it's a decent buff, right? And then you don't need your fourth every. I mean, it should also stack additively. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because this actually puts you at. No, that's the other Cavat. Maybe it is additively. But yeah, I just want to capitalize on that crit. But you can use any companion you want, basically. This build is more open-minded, I guess, in that regard. Well, I think you should use Tenacious Bond definitely on your companion, because then you get critical damage multiplier, and when you get critical chance already, it's great to have more multiplier, right? Damage-wise, critical damage. The Cavat claws are these claws. See, I still need one mod. That's because I was sleeping, right? Called the weak, yeah, I couldn't fit it. But actually I can now if I format. There we go. Yeah. So this is the build I use for my Cavat claws, basically, all the Cavats. I just think it's great, slash great. You get some heat and corrosive, but Cavats deal basically no damage anyway, so then you don't even need to mod this, you just need this mod to trigger Tenacious Bond. Everything else is just, I mean, this should trigger if you're using Mystic Bond, At least it used to. I still think it does though. So yeah, bite and swipe, and everything else is up to you. If you want a little bit of damage, then it's cool, but you don't really need too much as one. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot that the sound in the game is so loud for you guys that it'll ruin all the audio from my microphone, so I had to clip back. But yeah, I'm just gonna go from here then. The abilities showcase, and we'll unpause the enemies. So we can like show. We use our 1. Boom, we get a lot of overshield, then we use our 2. So 2 minutes to go. We lose all our shield, we need to cast 1 so we don't die. Hit some enemies. It doesn't work when they're already affected, which is annoying. There we go. Or maybe it does. I'm actually confused right now. Anyways, we use our 3. Lose all the shield. Sorry, energy. Then we kill a few enemies. Then we get energy per kill. Oh, that wasn't that much. That's unfortunate. But it's okay, we'll manage. Then we use our 4. And we're gonna prevent damage, you see. %50% critical chance is max bonus. And you also get more on headshots. You see, boom, easy one-shot headshot. So now you can just use your 1, stop them, pick them off like little rats. 4 million. Come on, how satisfying is that? That was overkill, I didn't use the ability. But you see I'm getting energy per kill and 1 million slash without the damage over time. But if I had some stupid ally on my team, sorry players, and he was killing everyone, I will get no energy back, and yeah, that's really bad. I'll also show you the 2 difference. You see, this is very satisfying. You can just pick them off like, and even maybe even one-shot body shot. Yep. Let me just show you the difference between having 2 on and not, right? So this is with 2 on. You see shooting really fast, reload really fast. This same, shooting really fast, reload really fast. Now it runs out, shoot like this. It's still fast, but not as fast. You see, reload really slow. It's really slow like this. And reload, that's very slow compared to the other. Now I'll show the new card. That was very sus. Okay, we still have the crit going. We need to build some stacks. Ooh. Need to be very fast with shield. See those red crits? Also, this is a fire neutral, you see? I had fire putting on this, and it's not 60%. It's unfortunate, but it's still pretty good. You see, you get more energy back with a headshot, but it's kind of unfortunate because you don't have time to shoot for heads maybe when you have some Jaws and Ember and Gara and Nova just nuking everything, right? I mean, you don't have time to stand still and aim for headshot. It's unfortunate, but I mean, he's a really good weapon buffer. But his kit is really unfortunate. I really hope they change it so if allies are under the can get under the effect of 3 and they kill some enemies, then you will get energy back. But I also do see how that can be a little bit abused. So I don't know what to do about that. Lastly, the melee, and I'll show it without 4. Because this is what I use as a backup tool for whenever things go bad. You just turn around, and then you should have Tenukai, right? So you can do like heavy attack, like 4 million damage, it's great. Let's do the forward. You see I'm building combo right now because of the combat, and it's building a lot of combo. The combat is actually insane. I mean, no joke, the combat, right? Shoot always 7 combo, right? 2 million. And you see you keep a lot of combo. And with Tenukai, this is actually pretty sustainable. And your combat is helping you, which is another reason I like the combat on this build. But I do know that there's a lot of strong companions, especially that stupid hound. It's not stupid, it's just very overpowered, which is a bit stupid, silly. But yeah, this frame really bugs me, and I understand if you like him, but I also understand if you hate him. But I understand really much that if you play him and your allies are killing every enemy, then I understand you hate him. I don't recommend him, but I do think he has some nice potential, which is great. I mean, he's really strong under the right circumstance, which is when your team is bad, let's be honest. You need to have a bad team, and that's just great, right? It's not reliable, but that's it for my Harrow build. Now I'll show the fashion frame before ending the video, because I think it's nice to just show what's up. Harrow Noble, I mean the agile, like I'm gonna get you. I mean, he is a priest after. Okay, I'm sure I shouldn't say that. Anyways, Xiatex Ephemera. I like how it's balancing a lot of him this one, and then you can flex your iron shards. I recently put the Frost Halo on him, but I think either looks good. Then we have the no Shundana and no Sigil. Also no Sigil on the back. The primary white. This Tenno white is the third, unless you count this as a white, but I think it's sand. Then we have this gray from Tenno. It's basically in the middle next to the blue one, to the left, right? Then we have this gray, which is the third on the first row. And then we have this gold, which is amazing gold from the Tenno pack. I mean, you can also go into Storm. You guys probably know this by now, but I love Storm. Look, this looks really gold, and it's so great, right? And you can even do some copper-ish. This is not the same, but yeah. Then we have this orange from Shamrock, and this red from Shamrock, and then we have this orange again from Shamrock, and I think the same red, right? Yep, the same red. And attachments, you just go and copy. So yep, that's great. I think that was actually it for the video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.